Spring has arrived in most of Europe, bringing with it the promise of warmer days and blooming flowers. The air is filled with the scent of fresh blossoms, and people are out and about, enjoying the mild weather. Parks are bustling with families, and cafes are filled with patrons soaking up the sun. It's a time of renewal and joy, as nature awakens from its winter slumber. However, a starkly different scene is unfolding in Eastern Europe and the Balkans. While much of Europe basks in the warmth of spring, these regions are experiencing an unexpected and dramatic shift in weather. The usual signs of spring are overshadowed by an unusual chill in the air. An unexpected cold snap has gripped the region, sending temperatures plummeting. Thermometers that should be rising are instead showing numbers more typical of winter. The sudden drop in temperature has caught many off guard, disrupting daily life and routines, and bringing snowfall to areas that should be enjoying spring sunshine. Snowflakes are falling on blooming flowers, creating a surreal and almost magical landscape. Villages that were ready to welcome the warmth are now blanketed in white, a stark contrast to the expected greenery. This sudden shift in weather is a stark reminder of the power of nature. It serves as a humbling experience, showing us that despite our advancements, we are still at the mercy of the elements. The dramatic change from warm to cold in such a short span is a testament to nature's unpredictability and the unpredictability of our changing climate. As global temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, such anomalies are becoming more frequent. This unexpected freeze is a clear indication of the broader changes happening in our climate system. While residents of these regions are accustomed to cold winters, such a dramatic drop in temperature in early April is unusual. People are seen bundling up in winter coats, scarves, and gloves, items they thought they had put away for the season. The sudden cold has disrupted plans and routines, forcing everyone to adapt quickly, and brings with it a unique set of challenges. From shoveling snow to dealing with icy roads, the unexpected weather has created a host of issues. Farmers are particularly affected, as the cold can damage crops that have just begun to grow. The economic impact of this freeze could be significant, affecting everything from agriculture to tourism. From the bustling cities to the tranquil countryside, the people of Eastern Europe and the Balkans are now facing the unexpected task of adapting to this untimely return to winter. In cities, public services are working overtime to clear roads and ensure safety. In rural areas, communities are coming together to support each other through this unexpected challenge. But what exactly caused this sudden cold blast? Meteorologists point to a polar vortex, a large area of low pressure and cold air surrounding the Earth's poles. Occasionally, this vortex can weaken, allowing cold air to escape and move southward. This is likely what has happened, bringing an unseasonable chill to Eastern Europe and the Balkans. Understanding these atmospheric conditions is crucial for predicting and preparing for such events in the future. To understand this unusual weather event, we need to journey to the far north, to a place where the sun barely rises during the winter months and the landscape is dominated by ice and snow. This is the Arctic, a region that holds many secrets about our planet's climate. The Arctic is a vast, frozen expanse that stretches across the top of the world. It's a place of stark beauty and extreme conditions, where temperatures can plummet to -40 degrees Fahrenheit and the ground is covered in a thick layer of permafrost. Here, high above the Arctic Circle, circles a vast area of low pressure known as the Polar Vortex. This phenomenon is a key player in the Earth's climate system, influencing weather patterns far beyond the Arctic itself. The polar vortex is a swirling mass of cold air that acts like a giant refrigerator, effectively trapping frigid Arctic air and keeping it from spilling southwards. This containment is crucial for maintaining the balance of temperatures across the northern hemisphere. The strength and stability of the polar vortex play a crucial role in regulating global weather patterns, particularly during the winter months. When the vortex is strong and stable, it keeps the cold air locked in the Arctic, preventing it from moving south and causing extreme weather events. A strong and stable polar vortex generally keeps cold air locked in the Arctic. This stability ensures that the Arctic remains cold while the mid-latitudes experience milder winter conditions. However, when this vortex weakens or becomes disrupted, it can allow frigid Arctic air to escape south, bringing with it a wave of unusually cold temperatures. This disruption can be caused by a variety of factors, including changes in atmospheric pressure and temperature. This is precisely what has transpired in early April 2025. An unexpected weakening of the polar vortex has allowed a surge of cold Arctic air to move south, resulting in an unseasonal cold snap that has taken many by surprise. The polar vortex, typically robust during the winter months, has experienced an unseasonal weakening, allowing a surge of bitterly cold Arctic air to break free from its icy confines and flow southwards towards Europe. This has led to a dramatic drop in temperatures across the continent, with many regions experiencing their coldest April in decades. The impact of this cold snap has been felt far and wide. In cities across Europe, people have been forced to dig out their winter clothing and turn up their heating, while farmers have struggled to protect their crops from the unexpected frost. The sudden drop in temperatures has also put a strain on energy supplies, as demand for heating has surged. Scientists are closely monitoring the situation, trying to understand what has caused this unusual weakening of the polar vortex. Some believe it may be linked to changes in the Arctic itself, where rising temperatures and melting ice are altering the dynamics of the atmosphere. Others point to natural variability in the climate system, which can lead to sudden and unexpected changes in weather patterns. Whatever the cause, this event serves as a stark reminder of the complex and interconnected nature of our planet's climate system. The Arctic may seem remote and distant, but what happens there can have far-reaching effects on weather and climate around the world. As we continue to study and understand these processes, we gain valuable insights into the forces that shape our environment and influence our daily lives. The Arctic is a place of wonder and mystery, a region that holds many secrets about our planet's past, present, and future. As we continue to explore and study this unique environment, we are reminded of the importance of protecting and preserving it for future generations. The guardian of the Arctic, the polar vortex, plays a crucial role in this delicate balance, and understanding its behavior is key to understanding the broader climate system. As we conclude our journey to the far north, we are left with a deeper appreciation for the intricate and dynamic nature of our planet's climate. The Arctic, with its icy expanse and swirling polar vortex, remains a vital piece of the puzzle, a guardian of the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. The weakening of the polar vortex has opened a pathway for frigid Arctic air to surge southwards, much like opening a door to a giant freezer. This cold air, dense and heavy, has plunged towards Europe, displacing the milder air that typically characterizes early spring. The effects of this sudden shift in air masses are being felt most acutely in Eastern Europe and the Balkans. These regions, geographically closer to the Arctic Circle and more vulnerable to intrusions of cold air from the north, are experiencing a dramatic plunge in temperatures, far below the seasonal average for early April. This unexpected cold snap is not a gradual transition, but a sharp and sudden change, catching many off guard and unprepared for the sudden return to winter-like conditions. Across Eastern Europe and the Balkans, the mercury is plummeting as the wave of cold air from the Arctic tightens its grip. This sudden and severe drop in temperature is catching many off guard, as the region was just beginning to enjoy the early signs of spring. Temperatures, which should be hovering in the comfortable range of 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, typical for early April, are predicted to plummet to well below freezing, dipping as low as -5 degrees Celsius in some areas. This drastic change is not only unexpected but also unprecedented for this time of year. Cities like Belgrade, Serbia, usually bustling with springtime activity, are bracing for a significant drop in temperature, with forecasts predicting lows of -3 degrees Celsius, a stark contrast to the mild weather expected at this time of year. The sudden chill is sending residents scrambling for their winter coats and scarves, a stark reminder that winter is not quite ready to relinquish its hold. This unexpected plunge in temperature is not merely an inconvenience, it poses a serious threat to vulnerable populations, particularly the elderly, and those with underlying health conditions, who are more susceptible to the effects of extreme cold. The sudden freeze is also causing disruptions in daily life, with schools and businesses having to adjust their operations to cope with the unexpected weather. This cold snap is a stark reminder of the unpredictability of weather patterns, and the importance of being prepared for sudden changes. Authorities are urging residents to take precautions, such as dressing warmly, staying indoors as much as possible, and checking on vulnerable neighbors. The cold weather is also having an impact on infrastructure, with roads becoming icy and hazardous, and public transportation facing delays and cancellations. In addition to the immediate dangers posed by the cold, there are also longer-term concerns about the impact on agriculture and the economy. Farmers are worried about the potential damage to crops that were just beginning to grow, and businesses are bracing for a slowdown in activity as people stay home to avoid the cold. As Eastern Europe braces for this deep freeze, the resilience and adaptability of its people will be put to the test. The coming days will be challenging, but with preparation and community support, the region will weather this unexpected storm.